What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to this multi-time frame analysis. We're going to be looking at New Zealand dollar versus the Japanese yen. And actually, before we get into this, I do want you guys to like this video, or this idea that is, just so that not only it affirming to us that you guys are actually watching this and it's beneficial to you, but also so that other people can see these setups and get this education or get this potential opportunity to make money. There's enough money out there for all of us, so just do us and the future person a favor and just like this video and share it if possible. That being said, I already marked this up, so I'm just gonna um, make these certain objects visible before we actually get into everything, and then I'll kind of explain where I'm coming from with those objects as well. So first, I like to be on the monthly, weekly time frame and just kind of look for structure. So you can see I'm just picking out the most relevant piece of recent structure. And then if we went to the monthly, what I was looking at was just this area that was touched not only once, twice, but confirmed with this third one, this third bounce in this wick, confirming this area as an area of support. And then I went back to the weekly, and I just basically said with my fib levels, I was able to check this out and say, all right, this area is closest towards our 50%. And are actually pretty much dead on with our weekly on the 61%. I don't know why I said 68. Let's change it. 61. Next was just creating a little rectangle to help us better understand this area when we're looking at the smaller time frames, which is relevant to our personal, our specific entry strategy. Let's wait for those ones. So what I was doing here was just basically trying to find a trend on the weekly time frame to kind of get a better understanding of what the market was doing and where it was going. Obviously, trends can go in one of three directions. People often mistake it as there only being two trends, but there's actually three. It is up, down, or sideways action. And this one is, as you can clearly see, a downward trend with it being tested multiple times. And then what I was doing here is I was basically saying, so we got this weekly time frame trend line, and then we also have it lining up perfectly with this 38 fib level, which also, as you can see right here, created an area of resistance, which is structure. This all in confluence together with the fact that it broke below this descending trend line on the weekly time frame, confirming it with another bullish candle closing below it, a third weekly candle, bearish candle closing below it, and this current weekly candle trading below it still. So we've been respecting this area as resistance. It lines up with fib levels on the higher time frames, in addition to creating structure. So that is why, after we looked at it, we created, excuse me, our potential area for entry. And as you can see here, this is a 1 to 5, 7 risk to reward ratio. So if we take a deeper look at what's happening right now, we can see that it did actually trigger a buy order for this particular pair. So right now we're just going to be monitoring it. We do have an area that we want to look at before. So this area right here could be a potential area of support, which means if it starts reversing based on our conditions, we would be looking into actually closing out manually, waiting for a retracement so that we could hit our actual target, if at all. However, what we're going to do is try to look for a quickest opportunity to move the trade to break even so that we can obviously be running into this trade risk-free. And if we decide to let it run past this potential area of resistance, or excuse me, support towards our profit target, then we would have a higher probability um, of not losing money because obviously 100% since our take profit, excuse me, our break even is with our stop loss. That being said, this is New Zealand Japanese yen. I'm still trying to get the hang of this, as you guys can imagine. This is a little bit new to me because it's essentially live. Once again, if you guys could just like this video, not only does it show your support to us, but it also helps others potentially see this video as well. That being said, appreciate you guys. See you guys in the next analysis. Let me know what pairs you want me to do next down below as well, and I'll be looking out for those suggestions so that I can do them in the near future. Talk to you guys soon. Be safe out there in the markets, especially with Corona volatility. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.